Remember when you couldn't understand the questions at school and you stole the answers from the person next to you? If it wasn't for that hard-working bastard, you'd be a toilet cleaner, chipping away at a 2-inch concrete skid mark which has been consolidating your dreams since 1972 with a kitchen fork. You'd have bad breath and you'd have a failed marriage. Yes, this tale begins with the village idiot, the wanker in the garden bushes, the bad smells wafting in on a summer evening's fun. And as I am unravelling the deepest secrets to the universe through intuitive research and creativity to a profoundly enlightening awe, the strange village creatures have been trying to steal the answers for their own popularity and success. History's only echoes of such creatures are hidden in the incompetencies of once great men. So the profound enlightening conclusion for why everything exists is mostly the reaction is silence or crap, both in brain activity and bowel activity, both with high amounts of fake dietary supplementaries from Sunday newspapers, both having flexible exit holes, yet it is the uncontrollable release of the mouth muscles that has been more embarrassing, as you can't answer the ultimate questions since atheism is exponentially rising. One difference is good though, the fact that your shit is worth more than your talking in agricultural soil value and room clearing services for religion. Yes, this is religious rhetoric. Very important religious rhetoric. But don't let this religious dynamic deter you. Let me explain. The balance of atheistic thinking in modern society is that it is a random selection, that it is a luck that life exists in the first place. Thus religion is becoming despondent to reality. Yet, it is the random interaction of matter in a giant primordial soup and in the universe in general that means that life is the most likely fate to the universe, and evolution only has one direction, to be godlike, so atheism actually proves the existence of God at some point in space and time. But is that the conclusion? No. Though the most ambiguously opposing contemporary direction in its conclusion and the most difficult questions facing mankind is the pathway that these cheats have chosen. Like trying to find a needle in a haystack, in pitch black, wearing rubber gloves and trying to surgically do heart surgery to yourself whilst disarming a 1940s German bomb in a sleeping orphanage with only 30 seconds left to go. Oh, the glittering, dazzling social attractiveness of these great socially influencing people may inspire jealousy and admiration, may even shine like a beacon of alpha male humans. But the emotions transported through digital radio into the singing lungs of smokers and the tone deaf can create a musical orchestration similar to stroke-inducing wails of asylums.
Fantastic, you can push my hair, undress me everywhere. Imagination, life is your creation.
Come on, Bobby, let's go party. Come on, Bobby, let's go party.
Oh, I'm having so much fun.
Well, Bobby, we're just getting started.
Oh, I love you, Ken.
Alright, is this a joke? No.
The guitar strings that so poignantly stir the emotionally crippled souls of the blind, wandering fans. Each string has in its value respective of the alpha male's failure in social influence. The economic crisis, for example, makes the guitar string the value of a middle-class house. And just as permanently unrecoverable, their BMWs, a small paradise luxury island holiday destination. Your imminent failure, is that the conclusion to the enlightened questions, or is that so conveniently ignored? Conveniently ignored like my predictions of the economic crisis and exactly how it would happen 10 years ago. The only enlightenment in the lifetime of the learning disabled dreams of information theft is how they talk. No more the screeching barks of stupid children, but the regurgitating tones of self-confidence and strained teenage constipation woven into some warped expression of their attractiveness and allurement.
The 5:15 turn train to Fartford will be arriving at the speed of sound 10 years too late and exiting the tunnel of Mendog's Mouth at 4:15. Sorry about the delays and any inconvenience. No refunds available.
The Mendogs, or the 666 Antichrist of rock and roll. A consequence to 666 in a more modern signification is 2/3. 2/3 of Homer's body mass is fat, and 2/3 of the Democratic vote is usually winning. The 666 number of the half-beast, half-man, or modern Britain's brain-damaged population from alcohol, narcotics and medical side effects, very, very similar to Homer's mental difficulties, leads the leaders into a contemporization of the major issues facing relative deprivation and en masse social personality disorders. Though the most historically abominable failure in the history of mankind, it may have been just enough to have deterred you from your ignorant missions of self-destruction and infamy. Seemingly not the village idiots, who are primarily reinforced with sugary intake over time whilst plotting. It has them programmed like infected vermin rats pressing the mobile phone button for that lump of cheese, plotting like mini dictatorships of personality disordered ugliness that festers at the anal passage of mankind like an untreated hemorrhoid caused by the giant amount of pure crap being forced out of popularity contests in nowhere places.
With a hint of Chardonnay, perfectly seasoned. On a bed of baby carrots. A marinated alive with coriander seeds. Great avian recipes. Ollie's Paradise Restaurant.
That's it, little potential drug-dealing gangsters. Season your brain developmental problems perfectly. The Hannibal Lecter's 3 o'clock pulsating lunchtime snack in the prison yard. That's it, little mini rappers, shouting foreign self-inflicted incompetent semantics at each other in the fight to the death to see who can fail at life the most. Come on, you bastards! Protect your miserable social positions! Come on! The truth is too much for you to handle. You can't face the embarrassment and the humiliation. So you're a disaster area. And this probably also is conveniently ignored as well. Ignored like the solutions to the economic crisis which I discovered 5 years ago. Though you are the biggest failures in mankind histories, not once, but now twice. Is this not enough for you?
The 5:15 turn train to Fartford looks like it's going to be 2 years early to make up for the earlier decade's losses. Can the souls of the dead stand back? Sorry about the delay. Do not leave any dusty, dry skeletons unattended, please. Just to clarify that I have the solution, it is judiciary compensation value through community service in contracted work paid back to the government, proportionally covering exact costs of each of the loans. So in these little pockets of time, the electrical and neural synapses of our experiences will be trapped in these pockets for infinity. Oh yes, the enormous, spanning, never-ending ride of the evolution of thought. At the golden pillars entering the halls of fame, your names will be etched as the kings of the village idiots, the greatest losers of all time. Conclusion enough for now, as your exit from the tale.